notes that there's an issue of you not appearing to probation. So what I'll do is, again, I'm going to leave the bond where it is in that regard. I'll deal with that depending upon how this case turns out for you downtown. So I'm not going to even hear that issue right now. Just handle your business downtown. When that's resolved, honestly, Mr. Vaughn, the best thing to do would be to appear here so that we can set a date for you as opposed to having them transfer you on a warrant and things like that, all right? So other than that, good luck, sir. Because, Miss Ivory, I don't see the warrant in here.
He's on our docket for this afternoon.
Okay, so, all right.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Take care of the test.
Thank you, Detective.
Do we want to? Nope. Jason, come back on up. 15 CRB 00823. Right, so you had the initial petty theft and criminal damaging. Where did this happen at? Okay, all right. So, Ms. McCullough, on this case, it looks like the charge is going to be amended to disorderly conduct, which is still a first-degree misdemeanor, which means he could get up to a $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail. After understanding all that, are you prepared to enter a plea at this time, sir? Are you prepared to enter a plea to the amended charge of disorderly conduct? All right. And it's my understanding. So I'll accept the plea with the fine of guilt. The fine will be $250 plus cost, 180 days in jail, but I'm going to suspend the jail time. And Mr. Stevenson, what I'm going to do is just keep in mind, and how old are you, 21? Yes. All right. And your mom? Yeah. All right. Just be careful going forward. I'm not going to put you on probation. I have tons of programs here, but I'm just based on what I'm hearing, it sounds like a young relationship and a dispute that kind of got out of control. I'm trusting that you make better decisions on the regular basis. Is that correct, Mom, or does he need a little guidance sometimes?
Also in half on her part.
Okay. Because again, you know, that's just since I have you here, those are one of the areas where I think a lot of young men and women are most exposed to having negative interaction with the legal system, the relationships. Because if we're not able to manage those correctly, next thing you know, police are involved, courts involved, and I have no idea about your relationship and the extent or how deep it goes. So the key is to do your best to be in a relationship where you don't have these fallouts. And I will say this, because you're still young, if you see that that's where this is going, and it starts where all of a sudden, you know, you're falling out, you're fighting, police are getting involved, it may be time to switch to another situation or leave that relationship, because you have a lot of life ahead of you. And I'd rather see you as a young leader in our community than in and out of jail, in and out of court, you know. So make sure you're making the right decisions in that regard, all right? So we just have the fines and costs, the restitution ordered. You go to the clerk's office, it looks like you should have some of your bond returned, but make sure you take care of that restitution because it's ordered from the court. And if there's no restitution paid, the prosecutor can bring that back up as a violation of my order, all right? Okay. Any questions? No. All right. Ma'am, you?
When he pays, I'm sorry, the first time I'm in court. Now, when he pays this back to her, what kind of procedure would we do so that she won't come back and say?
There's a couple of things you could do. Yeah, you could bring that up to the court.
He works, so
we can accept that. All right, well, this is what I can do. How about this? What I'll do then, Mr. Stevenson, to make this seamless to protect you, I'm going to put you on probation just so that you can take care of that and they can help you through that process. That way, if you're making payments, they're documenting it every time. The only thing is going to be one date that you're going to have to report. And then after that, if you make the payment, a regular type of probation.
Okay, now, what is the payment?
It's $149.47. Okay, so if you want to do that,
forth to probation and whatever, and he's trying to keep his job because he is on 90 day.
If you're going to take care of it, that's fine.
I'll give it to him this week because next week, next Friday.
All right, so that's fine. So we have, and plus you're gonna. It looks like your fines and costs, you still will have something coming back. So in the order, I'll acknowledge that by the end of next week, you'll have it all taken care of as far as restitution. Just come up to the court, go to our clerk's office, and what I would do. Matter of fact, what you want to do is ask for one of our bailiffs first. Ask for a bailiff. That way they can walk you over there to accept that for you. Then we can get involved with the prosecutor and get that taken care of. All right? So you'll come back up here to take care of that, and our bailiffs will walk you through the process. All right. Take care. Yes, 149.47. Okay. City of East Lynn versus Terry Elliott, 16 CRB 00069. There are 2 charges. One is disorderly conduct, a first-degree misdemeanor, which means you could get up to a $1,000 fine.